Are you stressed, anxious, nervous, fidgety? You need a spinner ring. A spinner ring includes one sterling silver elegant spinner ring for everyone. A spinner ring helps you relax, calm your nerves, and direct fidgeting away from your face and hands. Don't wait. A spinner ring. Get or make a spinner ring today. And today I shall show you how to make your own fancy, unisex, elegant spinner ring. You will need a wire. This one is a white rectangular wire which is 6 millimeters wide and 1.2 millimeters thick, which is actually a lot for this method that I will be using today, but it works. I checked. And this one is sterling silver. You can use copper or brass, whatever you want. Another wire is this D-shape or half round wire. Dimensions are on the screen, also sterling silver, that will go on top of the previous wire after I make a ring. So that's actually all you need for this design. I want to create something simple, elegant, unisex, like I mentioned before, so I will be just using these two. And to make this video today, I will be using a spinner ring maker by Frets and sold by Pepetools, who's actually a kind sponsor of a spinner ring of today's video. Thank you so much, Pepe. First, we'll make a simple ring band with the rectangular wire. To get your dimensions right, you can use calculator on Rio Grande website, where you can calculate using dimensions of your metal and getting the size or the length that you will need to create the ring in the size that you need, which is extremely helpful, and I love this site, so I want you to try it out. Now we have our first ring finished, and now we're going to make the smaller one that goes on top of it. And I decided to go for a completely smooth and shiny finish this time, because with the previous one I added some texture and I gave it like a satin matte finish. Just remember, when you plan to hammer it, make sure that you think about it before you start making the actual ring, because if the size is already perfect for you, after hammering, which will enlarge the ring, you might find it to be a little bit too big. So make sure that you remember that when you are measuring your ring, and make it just a little bit smaller, so then when you hammer it, it's perfect. I'm going to hammer this wire before I even shape the ring, because it's just easier to do it now rather than suffer later on trying to figure out how much bigger the ring will become after hammering. So I'm just gonna do it before I even shape the ring. So 2 rings fit together very well, and the outer ring is turning well on the inner ring as well. So now I need to finish the outer ring, polish it, make sure that on the inside it's nice and smooth, and yeah, that will be almost the last step. The very last step will be to connect these 2 together by making it a spinner ring. Now the last step is to create a spinner ring with this little tool. And the way it works is you put the ring on top over here, and as you can see, this little bit is flared up over here, and when you put it inside, after you hammer it, it will open the side of the ring, and then when you turn it around, it will open the other side, and by this it will create a shape where the ring that's on top of it won't be able to slip off. I hope that makes sense. Make sure to put your outer ring on top of this inner ring before you hammer, because then afterwards you won't be able to put it back on. Let me show you how to do it. Oh, by the way, ideally use a brass hammer instead of steel. Brass will be much better to use on the steel. Couple of finishing thoughts. So actually, after trying this project, I think that probably a thinner wire or thinner sheet would be better, definitely easier to work with. This one was very thick, so I would recommend something slightly thinner. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!